Sure.
All right, we are live.
Hello.
Hi everybody. Come on down. We're getting ready to have a really fun video here with Maggie. She's going to share her tips and tricks. Always fun to see Maggie. Maggie, where did you get back from?
Oh, I spent 6 weeks in Yellowstone, Grand Teton, Glacier, and Idaho, little time in Wyoming, and then into Colorado.
Wow.
Yes.
6 weeks?
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
It was nice. It was hot.
Yeah, well, it was hot everywhere. Yeah, that's fun.
But we
Hey, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
We've got Charlotta. We have Facebook user. I'm not sure who that is. They don't log in. I can't tell their name. Leslie. We have Glum. We have one person on YouTube, and we have 19 on Facebook. So I don't know who can see what, but yeah, there's Teresita and Kathleen. Good to see you all.
Hello, ladies.
Yeah, they're all saying hi to each other. So we're still trying to figure out this thing where I can talk to Maggie while we're streaming, but we can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. So I'm just going to pop in. I'm just have one thing to tell you guys. Once you all get on, then we're just going to go and check. Oh, there's Billy, Allison, Brenda. Hey.
Hello, Billy.
Can you see the comments, Maggie?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. So if you guys have questions, just put them in the comments, because once Maggie gets going, you know, you get into it, and it's hard to. There's Minnesota Nancy and Lisa.
I will try to watch comments, but I will tell you, I don't multitask well. I'm a very focused individual.
As you should be. I could only wish to say that, but. So there's Jan from Ohio. Anna's watching us from her big screen. Great.
Oh gosh, I'm not ready to be on the big screen.
You're gonna be. There's Sarah Lizzie. Okay, good. We're good. Yeah. Let me just, Maggie, if you don't mind, I just want to show everybody. I'm gonna put you in the corner for a minute.
Okay.
Behave.
Yes, ma'am.
Maggie's going to be making faces at me down there. She is. She's so funny. All right. I just wanted to show you that I got our little napkin collection put together. Hey, Mary and Sharon, Jerry Lynn, Janice, Ramona. Hey, good to see everybody. Thanks for coming today. I just wanted to tell you, last night I got these napkins put together, and I'm going to be posting them tonight in the Etsy store if anyone's interested. If you want to do some of that napkin collage like we did Tuesday. So these are the napkins that are going in. They're all like fall and some Halloween. And somebody had asked what I got at Big Lots, and I said I didn't think I had. I did get this at Big Lots. I saw it on the price. But these are the ones that are going in the shop. And now we've got our Halloween. This is like really cool, but it's not on the back. It's only on the front. That iridescent stuff, spidery web. And then we had to have our little hedgehogs. Look at the back. There's two of them smiling. Is he eating a donut? No, like a nut, maybe. Anyway, we've got some bats. Nice foil. And this is for Metziana. We got the skeletons with also foil eyeballs. And then everyone's favorite, cheers, witches. So keep an eye out tonight and let me know if you want them. All right. So today what we're going to do is we're going to have Maggie on. Oh, there's Jenny, Linda, Elizabeth, Janelle. Hey, everybody, all our Facebook users. If you didn't put your name in before, if you didn't give permission, I only see Facebook user, but you can just put your name if you want, if you have a question. And I'm going to go ahead. I will be popping in on Maggie if there is a question. And oh, thank you, Glum. Hey, Angie. All right. Oh, Glum is in with the links. All right. I know the witches are good. So what we're going to do today is Maggie is going to share some of her tricks. And you know, she is the journal queen. And well, actually, she calls them mini albums. And I asked her, well, wait, let me get her on here. Here she is, Maggie.
Hi.
What's the difference? What you feel the difference is between a journal and a mini album?
Well, I think of a journal as something that you write in
and
take notes and all of that. Mini albums are tiny scrapbooks.
Okay.
Made more for pictures. Journaling, yes, but short notations rather than a book to just write lots of.
Okay.
That's how I think about it. How do you think about it?
To me, they're all books. Oh, wait until I show you guys. I found these really cool little mini half composition books at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
A pack of 10 of them. They're so cute. They're just like a half of a composition book. But so I do like to write them. I write lists, and I think it could be personal to everybody what you call them things and what they are to you. But that's interesting, that perspective that you had. So
yeah, I call it a journal if it's mostly something to write in.
Yeah.
And I call it a mini album if it's all pretty paper.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So do you want to tell us what you're going to show us today?
Yes, I am going to show you how to use the Folio Book die to make a small tag album. So I'm going to turn my camera down so that...
and I'm going to get out of here, and I will only pop in if there are urgent questions.
Okay. You're welcome to join us. Okay, so first I'll show you what I made. This is a tag album. The inside is tags. And it's got my usual little flip outs and things like that in it. But I made this using Eileen's tag die and the Folio Book die. So let me show you what I did. First of all, this is the Folio Book die. And I have traced around some of the cutting and scoring lines so that you can see where I am at on this die. Now, to make the cover, you need to cut a piece of cardstock, mat board, whatever. Well, not cardstock, but mat board or chipboard, whatever. 7 1/4 inches long. It can be a little longer because we're going to lop off the end. The important measurement is 3 1/4 inches this way. And the reason for that is that we're going to make 2 covers, right? 2 covers. And you want them to be the same size. So by making each one 3 1/4 inches in width, after they're cut, they're going to end up so that they're exactly the same like these two are. Okay. And how you're going to accomplish that is by positioning your chipboard or mat board so that it lines up right with the edge of the foam on this side and across the top. If you do that, then when you cut it, and you're going to cut 2 of these, they're going to match up perfectly. That makes sense. Anybody got questions? So far, so good. Okay. Now, I just did this on a piece of shirt cardboard just for illustrative purposes. To save a little time, I went ahead and die cut mine. Before I die cut, I always cover with paper on both sides. And I chose this blue just because I thought it would probably show up on the camera better than white. And God forbid, black wouldn't show up against this. So let's see here. This one was cut this way. And you can see, then here's the second one. And I haven't cut off the end yet. So when it comes off the die, we've got our 3 lines here. And we've got this, which is right here. We want to get rid of this, okay? So we're just using this corner of this die. I'm going to go ahead and bend this back. And I'm going to take my scissors and carefully cut it. I could do it on my paper trimmer, but honestly, it doesn't cut through chipboard very well. So I found that scissors work. Now here's another little trick. If you end up with a little bit rough edge like I've got, give it a quick sand This happens to be a tool that I got from Basic Gray like a million years ago, but you can buy nail files like this at any beauty supply. And, you know, so, and I really like them for sanding off those little bits and pieces that are on chipboard and stuff. So we now have 2 covers, right? And they will overlap like that, just like all of Eileen's do. Now you're probably saying, but wait, you don't have holes. Who cares? We're going to cover them up. Here is my 2 pieces. I put them together just like I have these blue ones, and then I covered it with a piece of decorative paper. Okay, because we're not going to use the holes anyway. We're going to use Eileen's binding system. So let's go ahead and put these together. And I am using this red line tape, which is fabulous stuff. It holds really good. Eileen has this in conjunction with Thermoweb. And it's pretty much what I use all the time to put my journal covers together like this, because it holds really well. The thing I don't love about it is that it doesn't tear off. I have to cut it with scissors, but that's probably why it's so nice and strong, right? So if I get out of camera a lot, Eileen, yell at me, okay? Okay, when you're using this tape, be sure you burnish it down well. Come on.
It looks perfect, Maggie. I just wanted to tell you that. Right in frame. I'm leaving.
You can't hear me, right? Oh, you're gone. Okay. All right. Now we'll just put these 2 together. And burnish. And you can see I have a little bit of an edge showing there, and I would fix that with ink or something. You've got your cover. Your cover. So now we have the cover. All right. Now, the inside pages are going to be tags. And there are 5 of them. And you would cut 5 with this, the largest tag from Eileen's card and waterfall tag set. So this is the largest one, okay? But to do it just a little bit different, these tags, oops, open up. And how I did that, I took a piece of paper, I folded it in half, and by the way, a sheet of 8.5, 11 folded lengthwise works perfect for this. And you lay it on the paper such that the back, the bottom cut doesn't touch the paper. So it's inside the paper like that. And then run it through, and you'll come out with a tag like that. A double tag, I guess we can call that. And then why did I do that? Because I wanted to make little pockets. So there are 5 pages, and they are all pocket pages. And we can put little tags inside the big tags. So gonna glue it up just at the bottom. And there we go. So we have 5 pages. And now we need to be able to put the tags in with something. So I'm going to use the bookbinding Hinge die that Eileen put out not too long ago. It's called the Bookbinding Label. I've gone ahead and die cut it, and I folded it. But it's way bigger than what we need, right? So what do we need? We just need enough of this to go along this edge. And that edge is about 1 7/8. So I'm going to cut this at 1 7/8. Okay, I don't ever use this trimmer, but I thought since it was small, it would be easy to use. Okay, so cut that off, throw away. And now we have our binding. Now I also went ahead and put score tape on the back of this so that I could make my hinges. I like to do things up ahead of time that I don't think you need to watch me do because it gets kind of boring. So just gonna, if you haven't used this before, the die has 2 wide strips and then a narrow strip. So the 2 wide ones fold together and the narrow part is your valley, and that gives you room so that your pages can have a little bit of bulk to them. Okay. Don't let me forget. I want to show you how to cut out a perfect stamped image too. So let's see. Okay, there we have our hinge, right? Okay, now and where did my tape go? Here it is. Eileen, do they make this red liner tape in different widths?
Yes, they have 1/2 inch, which I should be stocking pretty soon. There was a delay, but yeah. Oh,
Great.
actually, I have some, but they're going to put my name on it.
Awesome.
I don't know if they have 1/4 inch, but that might be something too.
Isn't that what I'm using? 1/4 inch?
I mean, sorry, 1/8 inch. 1/8 inch.
Oh, yeah. 1/8 inch has got a limited use, but
yeah, it's kind of skinny. But
yeah, I use it a little bit.
the 1/2
the 1/2 inch, that's exciting.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let you know when it gets here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm leaving now, going to my place of silence.
Okay. Back to your hole. As I'm moving right along here, I'm thinking, oh God, am I putting this on the wrong side? I'm not. I scared myself for a minute though.
Maggie, somebody is asking, what weight of paper do you use for the hinge?
I normally like to use at least like a 85-pound cardstock. This is not quite that heavy, and I just used it for the color. I'm not going to turn this into a real album. I just wanted to choose something that I thought would be easy to see on the camera, but 85. I think if you get too heavy a cardstock, then when you fold it, it may tear apart, you know? So, I work a lot with graphic 45s, and their cardstock, I think, is 85-pound. I tend to use American Crafts or Basil. Anyway, I usually choose an 85-pound cardstock. Okay, so there's our hinge. And now we are going to attach. No, not yet. We still go. Okay, now I'm going back to the score tape here. Reason being, because it's a little faster, because you can just tear it. And my metal ruler.
Can you move it up just?
Yeah,
There
we go.
Thank you.
Oh, come on. This is little paper, and so it's a little bit harder to work with. Okay. Oh, darn. The gal that lived in Idaho in Rexburg, I can't remember your name. I had it there, but anyway, I was in Rexburg. We spent the night in Rexburg. We went to the flight museum there. The Legacy Flight Museum, I think is the name of it. My husband is a retired Navy pilot. So obviously, anytime we're out and about, if there's a flight museum, we go there.
And you must have been to the Fort Rucker Museum.
No.
No, my husband was a helicopter pilot in the Army.
I was thinking he was a pilot. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we haven't been to that. No, we haven't been to that one yet.
Well,
we went to the big one in, where is that? Ohio, where they've got the presidential planes.
Oh, like Wright-Patterson?
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, that was pretty interesting.
Yeah. All right, I'm leaving again.
Back to your corner. Okay, the Hinge system is all ready to acquire some pages. Now, so I'm going to peel off one side. I am going to, when you glue these, don't glue it quite to the top. Just lay it down like so. And then I'm going to peel off the next piece of paper and down it goes. Okay, so peel. Now let's get them all going the right way. What do you say? So that okay, this is the top. And this is the top.
Maggie, it was Jerry Lynn.
Jerry Lynn, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Jerry Lynn. We loved Idaho. We really did. It was such a pretty state and so much diversity there. I think my favorite thing, though, honestly, was Craters of the Moon. That place is fascinating. Just all that volcanic activity. It's hard to believe. And we also enjoyed the wine district. Come on. I know this has an opening. There. Okay. Yeah, I did mess up here, ladies. Don't glue these. Oh, you need to leave enough space for that tape to fit in there. Okay. All right, there we go. So now we've got our 5 pages and only one of them's upside down. Sorry, but like I said, I'm not going to be using this one. This is for illustration. So, all right, so now we're ready to put this in the book. And I think I'm going to go ahead and set it first, and then I'm going to peel the rest of them off. Okay. Okay, so I guess the whole point of this little exercise is I wanted to show you that the dies can be used in so many ways, and just because it was designed one size, you can take a part of it and use it for something else. You know, something else that would be fun to do with this would be to make a little small one like this, but have the folio fold over pages too. Now, I really like to make tags, and a lot of people ask me, well, what do you do with all those tags? Well, I have a lot of them in my studio on display just because I like them so much. But I like to put them on gifts, or I use them as cards sometimes and just write on the back of them. Okay, so there we go. This is not perfect, but only because I'm doing it here. But anyway, in each of our little places, we can put another tag. So I thought this would be fun as a little gift. You know, you could tuck a little piece of chocolate in these little things. You could tuck little notes. You could tuck gifts, like you could put a gift card, or you could put a $5 bill in each one. Just lots of fun ways that you could use this. So this is the basic bones. I cover this on the back, as I said, with design paper, and keep going. If you want to use a ribbon closure, so put your ribbon down and then put a sheet of paper over top of that. And then just decorate away. You can make little flips like I did here. This is one of the Eileen's new stamps. This is the library card. And this is another one. I'm going to show you how to do something with this one here in just a moment. Another flip. And this is an older die, and I can't ever remember the name of it, but I'm sure Eileen does. So, okay, that's how we make that little mini. Anybody got questions?
Maggie, they're just saying how cute it is, such a handy size. Could you tell us what the finished size of the outer part of the album is?
It is 5 inches this way and 3 inches this way. So
I wonder if that could maybe hold an index card too, or I mean, you could use that, but do index cards, or
you could yeah. Absolutely. And the thing is it doesn't have to be 3 inches. You could make it 4 inches.
Right. Yeah.
You know, you could make it whatever you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
The reason that I selected this particular die for that was because I wanted the width this way.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of the dies, I think this is the widest of them.
It is.
Yeah. And that's why I chose this one.
Yeah.
Because I wanted, you know,
the wider for the
full 5 inches here. But, you know, you're only limited from here to here. Obviously, you can make one as much as 5 1/4 or 5 1/2.
Right. Someone is asking, is it possible to show us the picture of the die on packaging? Oh, wait.
I might have it.
I have one, but it's in the other room in the packaging. But it's called the Folio Journal.
Yeah.
And
a lot of times I don't, you know, when they send us the dies, they don't send us them.
Right.
Send them to us in the packaging.
Yeah, that's okay. We can post a link later.
Yeah, I don't think I got it.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's such a cool technique. I didn't realize when you had it up that it was pockets, like, and then how you decorated with the little flips.
Yeah.
Cute.
Thank you. Yeah, it's, you know, it's just fun. And Graphic 45's papers tend to push you in that direction.
Yeah.
Because they include so many little cards and things in their collections.
The right way. Oh, there's Glum.
How are we doing on time? We have plenty of time.
Yeah, we're good. Do you want to show us the tip?
I want to show you that, and I have something else I want to show you. Give me just
good.
One.
All right, I'm gonna go. But there is a link to the die that Glum posted. Thank you, Glum. You are on it as always. And there's more tips coming. I'm gonna let Maggie.
Bang, bang.
Oh, Leslie, that is a good idea. Could also do library card with the new stamps cards instead of tags and shorten it. And Ramona can only see my comments. Maggie's not writing comments. Okay, here comes Maggie.
I just wanted to show this to you. This is a journal that my friend brought me back from, I don't know if it was Myanmar or Vietnam, but anyway, it was one of those countries. And it is a handmade journal, and the papers are handmade. And the binding is this bamboo. Isn't that cool? I just think this is so pretty, and I probably won't ever do anything with it other than just pull it out and look at it. But I love this paper it's very textured, and it's got all these leaves and things embedded into it. And you know, what a cool way to bind something with a bamboo on the edge. Anyway, I just want to share that.
That's amazing.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, you could see the texture of the petals and
right.
Fern kind of
right.
shape.
Yeah, totally handmade by some little person in the rice paddies. Just really amazing.
A lot of work.
Okay.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay, I'm leaving. Bye-bye.
Eileen Stamps, bye. So you probably know that Eileen has come out with a range of stamps with conjunction with Maker Forte. And some of the stamps coordinate with some of her dies. This one in particular, which says, "Fill your paper with the breathings of your heart." I like that quote. So I don't know. A lot of us don't really like to fussy cut, right? Cutting out this stamp qualifies as fussy cutting to me. So when we have a die that is exactly the same as a stamp, I want to use the die to cut it out, not, I can't believe I did that. Maybe no. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. First of all, you're going to take a little piece of either heavy cardstock, or this is a little piece of cardboard, and tape it over the die. So this is the die part, and this is the gift box die. Okay, so this is the label that comes with the gift box die. Now what we're going to do, and I've got this taped in place for a reason, and give me 1 second, I'm going to run this through my machine real quick.
Maggie, what were you doing there?
I was running this die through the machine.
Oh, I thought you were making coffee or something.
Okay. No. I was die cutting. Okay. Now, so take the piece out of the middle like that, right? And make sure that it doesn't move on you. So that's why I've got the tape on here, because I don't want it to move. Now stamp your stamp onto whatever you want it on. And you need to cut it fairly close. And you're going to just slide this under here. And I need to cut it off a little more. Okay, you're going to slide it under. And you are going to manipulate it until it is perfectly set within the guidelines of your cardstock cutout. Does that make sense? Okay, that looks pretty perfect. And I'm just going to tape it one more time because I don't want it to move. Now I'm going to die cut this. Okay. And here we have it. All nice and perfect with a piece of tape on it.
That is beautiful. It is perfect.
Yes.
Great.
So you need to make more tags or stamps to go with your dies.
I'll see what I can do. I'll probably make the stamps to go with the dies. Or,
Yeah.
that's what you said.
Anyway, I just think that it's a fun thing. It's a good technique, you know, if because when I fussy cut things like this, they don't ever look quite right.
I know. You know, I designed them a while ago and I kind of forgot that there was that shape already. And I was thinking, why would I have designed something like that if I would have had to cut it? And I didn't. It was on there, and I was very glad that you mentioned that.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's how you get a perfect cutout.
Yeah, that's cool. So do you leave that on there all the time, that little guide, or do you take that off?
If I'm going to cut any more in the next few days, I'll probably leave it on.
Yeah.
But one thing I discovered with this one is that if I take it off,
yeah,
and then I put it back on,
oh, it's hard to line it up.
It's hard to get it perfect.
Yeah.
So I find it best to put it on there and don't let it move, and then die cut all without changing anything. So, you know, so some things, because this has got the border around it, and if it's off, it's going to show, you know.
Yeah, so, I've done that too. Yeah, and there's not a lot of clearance between the two pieces, so
right.
You don't,
no, there's not. That makes because it cuts it.
Right.
But that's all right. You know, it worked as you can see. It does. It absolutely works.
Yeah, great tip.
Thank you. That's all I have to share today.
You want to show your face again so we can clap?
Oh, sure. Let's see here.
Sorry. Yay!
There I am.
Maggie, that was great. All right. Somebody's saying, is there any die that cuts a cover paper for the tiny Dollar Tree notebook, the 3 for $1 we put in our journals? No, not that I know of, Michelle.
No, I don't either, but that one's pretty easy
to
just
kind of rounding the edges. I just put it up to the little where they have the cloth, you know, the
that's what I do.
Yeah.
And I'll show you something else. Guys,
Janelle, I'm not sure. There's stuff in the works. We'll see.
This is a cool. Oh, go back down. Hold on. This is a very cool tool.
What is that?
It is a corner rounder.
Ooh.
And it does small.
Wait, let me get to
medium, and large. So you get 3 different size.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
They sell these on Amazon.
Okay.
And the reason I mentioned it was because with that little notebook you're talking about, you can match up the corner with one of these. I don't remember which one it is. Yeah,
because on the crocodile, I think it's a little bigger.
Yeah.
In the corner. So it's kind of between. So it might be.
I think these are 2 millimeter, 4 or 5 and 8. And then I have the not We Are Memory Keepers, but maybe Creative Memories corner rounder, and it's 10.
Yeah, I have the 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch.
Okay.
But
okay. So anyway, I just like to enable people. This if you're interested in it, it's Kadomaru.
Okay.
Kadomaru Pro.
Cool. So, and that's on Amazon. Okay.
Yep.
Up.
And I saw it just the other day. It was odd because I bought this 2 or 3 years ago.
Wow. Leslie just put up a link.
It's all about sharing good stuff, right, ladies?
They're saying you are such an enabler.
I know. I'm sorry.
We all
I try to bring a product with me every time, and I'm not making any money on this. I promise.
We're all just spending money on stuff, but
yeah, it's just when I find something that's cool that really works or saves time or does a good job, I like to share it with other people.
Well, thank you, because I got that Undo, and I can't tell you how many times I've used it.
Oh my gosh, I was making something not long ago. I went through almost a whole bottle.
Wow, that must have been a mess.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, my husband was impressed. I was like, watch this. You're not going to believe it. And then that you can stick it again. I mean,
I
that's
know.
the most amazing thing
It
to me.
is. It
So,
is.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's good tools out there. So, yeah, we want to let each other know. I think that's
Right.
just being a good friend, not enabling. That's just
That's it.
wanting everyone to have success. So,
Right.
yeah. Well, Maggie, this has been great. And thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, everyone, for watching. I want to see some little mini albums out there now.
Yes. Well, you know, this is this month on the blog. Now, last month we did what did we do last month? But the everybody was joining in, and we were all doing it in the fan club. And
This month we're doing nature journals.
doing nature journals, but we're also looking beyond the die to,
Yes.
you know, find another use for it. Which, Maggie, that was perfect. So, you know, if anybody else has ideas, come and show and share with us, because we all want to get them the most use out of our dies that we can, and also do cool stuff. So,
yes.
All right.
All right, ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
I hope to see you again.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Thanks for coming. So
All
I'm going to sign off, guys. But, you know, thanks always for all of your support. Thanks to the team for sharing such amazing products or projects and ideas and their knowledge with all of us. And you guys are amazing, especially Maggie for having the braveness, the courage to come on.
Oh, I think this is so fun.
It is
so much better than recording a video by myself.
Well, I agree. And you don't have to edit, and there's like another person to talk to. That's what I like.
So I find this fun. I do. I enjoy the interaction with everybody. And as soon as we get off, I'll go through all the comments and read. And if you've asked any questions, I'll answer them.
That's good, because I might have missed some. All right. All right, everybody. We'll have a great night, and we'll see you on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. All right.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. All right.